Hi, everyone. My name is Bridget, and you're welcome to another episode of the Life with Bridget podcast. Thank you for taking our time to be part of this community that we are building with conversations that inspire. Well, permit me to introduce our one and only inspiring guest, Oluwanifemi Fagbohun, popularly known as Niffy. I call her Niffy in the house, yo. There are two people
That's
I
true.
call, the with the in the house, yo. That's Niffy in the house, yo. And then DJ Caller in the house, yo. So this is Niffy in the house, yo. And we're here today on the Life with Bridget podcast. Today's topic of discussion is mastering the art of influence, building a luxury brand from scratch. Get your pen, get your notes, and we're going to be taking down a lot of lessons to be learned today. So, permit me to give a little bio about Nifemi, our guest today. Niffy is a luxury brand development expert and global beauty consultant who has made a remarkable impact in the beauty and luxury industries. She is the visionary founder of Niffy Signature, and that is a vegan, cruelty-free makeup brand dedicated to beauty, safety, and innovation. Alongside this, she runs Accessories by Niffy, an accessory line empowering women with bold luxury pieces and wardrobe styling services. I hope you can see how she's glowing in her brand. With over 18 years of experience, Niffy has built a reputation in the Canadian beauty industry and uses her expertise as a brand development expert and the CEO of Montreal Vendors, which is an online platform supporting small businesses in Montreal and the Quebec at large. She is recognized as one of the top 100 Black women to watch in Canada 2023 and the recipient of the Canadian Choice Award for Health and Beauty Safety 2024. Niffy's influence spans globally. She's been featured across City News Montreal, Tika News, Australia, Global News Montreal, Guardian Nigeria, CBC Montreal, CKUT Montreal Black Radio, and more. Niffy is also a five-time best-selling author and a proud wife and mother of three. If there's anything I admire most about Niffy is her love for family. We should
Okay.
never take family for granted. She's really, really big when it comes to family. And I love that about her. I think that's the one thing we have in common because
Yeah.
all this luxury, brand, I'm still struggling. Though my friend said, Bridget, so start living the baby girl life, Niffy. I said, okay, let's do this. I fix nails, looking all.
Yeah. That's true.
So when I'm home, I'm like, okay, my husband goes, okay, this new, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to be a baby girl for life. And he goes, okay. I forgot that there was the domestic aspect of this whole baby girl for life, brand that I had to, cook. I was in the kitchen struggling to cut onions. I'm like, okay, I'm cutting onions. The onions is cutting through the nails. I'm like, husband, please come and help your wife. This baby girl life is not for me. But I know that as ladies, who are out there, it is truly important for us to wear that look of beauty and glam. I'm trying my
Mhm.
best. I'm struggling, but I'm trying. You all can
You're
see
doing
how
well.
Niffy is, all poison. Okay.
You're doing well.
Oh my
Firstly, I
God.
want to say thank you so much for
Oh my
having.
God.
I'm excited to be here and to add to what you just said. It's just one of the things we have to do as women to ensure we strike a balance. We have the family front, shouldn't be neglected. We have every other thing, the business. Even if you have a 9 to 5, you have other things you want to do passionately, give it attention and find a way to ensure there is a balance because it's not easy, but we have to just try and strive together. balance in place. And I must say you're doing a great job. Bridget, this is really good, and I'm happy to be part of this good thing you're doing. And I see it growing beyond this and big, big, like really big. So success, which is on all that you do. And thank you again for having me. Yeah.
Thank you, Niffy. I truly appreciate your presence. It means a lot to me and everyone who is out there and is part of the Life with Bridget podcast. We are building a community with one story that is inspiring all the time. Let's all learn. Thank you, Niffy. Please, before I proceed, I know I've mentioned a whole lot about you. Is there something else that I'm missing that I would want people to know about you?
No, nothing. I think you've been able to capture all, at least for now, because if I have to start writing, we might not
I
even live
know.
here today.
I know. I know.
So
I know.
that's not
Because,
very
yeah,
good.
this was just, just a little touches, to the whole, cake. But trust me, it's a
Right.
really gigantic cake. And then we just got a little portion, just a little piece from the main cake. So, well, in order not to waste your precious time, that you decided to pity me and show up to support me, which I'm truly grateful for. I'll just dive straight into, the questions that a lot of people I'm sure are dying to know about you, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so starting from the very scratch in the luxury world sounds daunting, really, really. What was your vision when you first started, and what motivated you to pursue a career in luxury brand development?
Thank you so much for having me. And I really love that question. That's interesting to hear. And yes, this whole dream started about it 2 decades ago, but let's just say 18 years officially, because for me, when I registered a brand counts as official mark, the business started. It started in Nigeria. And when I started, the old vision I had in mind was also create a beauty brand that celebrated quality, ethical practices, and elegance. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about looking good for me. I just want to ensure that we are able to promote the well-being, overall well-being, I mean, and then of course support the planet. So at the end of the day, I am pushing sustainability. That's really important to me. Is at the core of our brand, diversity and inclusion. I want to be there for all women, for everyone. For me, it's not like the regular pitch that every woman out there says about, oh, I want to buy this or I want to go into the beauty business because I want to make people look beautiful. I want to empower people to look beautiful. No. At Nick Signature, the mission is beyond empowering you to look beautiful, but to ensure that while you're looking beautiful, you have your well-being intact. In the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years, we don't want to have you battle with cancer or have issues around your skin health. You
True.
understand? So for me, the idea of delivering luxurious experiences to people, especially of those who really care about what they put on their skin. Because I mean, what you put on your skin matters, what you digest, what you ingest, what you eat, what goes into your body really matters. And for me, that's actually motivation here. That's the motivation here. And I recall when I was in university, I had a huge breakout on my face. I really have spots, but this particular time, I don't know what happened. I was trying to, let me say, do a copycat thing. A friend used something that really cleared a spot. And okay, let me try this on. And voila, it expanded. It was just increasing, like, started having children, grandchildren, like a lot of my face. And then we had acid strike. I got
Children.
back home. Yeah, and I tried to buy a lot of things, kept trying to ask friends, what should I do? They would say, it worked for me. And then it dawned on me, okay, being so passionate about the beauty business, beauty industry, I sat myself down then and said to myself, "Niffy, Madam A said buy this, support that. Lady ECZ said buy this. Did you even try to realize that your skin is different? I mean, you have a dry skin and a bit sensitive too. What if this same person that is equally fair in complexion like you has an oily skin? Then you realize that a lot of things go, and a lot of times we don't cater to the details of what we need. You just want to go by, oh, she uses the same thing, we have the same skin type, okay, yes. But do you know if this person battles the same time like you? I have to now do my research, and I fell in love with all the things I saw. And as a chemical and polymer engineer, it was more like a driving force for me to give more attention to research. And then I got motivated more with the need to ensure I'm promoting my well-being as a person, because at the end of the day, I don't want to use something on my skin that will have carcinogens or that will have bleaching agents and all of those things, parabens and all of those things, because I used all of those things too. And I realized that some parts were clear, they look whiter, some parts, as part of all those things, I documented all of that in my first book, because I practically shared my experience and experiences of those that had reached out to me. So the all motivation stemmed from the need to promote the overall well-being of every woman. I want you to look good, but while you're looking good, keep at the back of your mind that your health is important, your health and safety is intact. I mean, as an engineer, as a chemical engineer, I went all the way to ensure that my research would bear students' principles that will push high standards when it comes to quality assurance and all of those things. I put them in place and ensure that we are promoting health and beauty safety. So for me, the motivation is all about promoting your health and beauty safety in a nutshell. And that's because I also saw a gap in the market. A lot of people only teach, oh, I want to empower you to look beautiful. That's why I started the makeup brand. But I just changed the narrative. So yes, I'm here to disrupt the way the beauty industry works. I'm here to break a lot of mindset or like, change the whole thing, change the narrative, change the whole mindset and I let them know, see, you don't want to just be beautiful and then battle with some things in the next few years. While you look beautiful, give attention to your health, your well-being, and overall wellness as a woman or as anyone out there. So I think I've been able to answer you. I just want to ensure I fill the gap in the market with high quality, ethically produced products to just, push your health into a better place. Yeah.
So let me just tell you, I've just been admiring the way you're talking. I'm like, okay, am I being a person? No, I'm just admiring her. I'm sorry.
Really? That's so sweet
So
to
so it,
say.
it it's good that you're building a brand out there that looks at quality, sustainability, and also catering to diverse women out there. Looking good is good business. I know it is.
It is.
Here you are. This is a testimony here on Niffy. I'm trying my
Yes,
best.
please.
So but trust me, when we're talking, I'm like, okay, let's admire her. Wow. Neat. Okay, that's good. Thanks for that. What were some of the challenges or the biggest challenges that you faced as an immigrant breaking into the luxury industry, and how were you able to overcome these challenges?
Oh wow, that's serious. And I love that question because a lot of people shy away from sharing the challenges they've experienced. And I mean, if you don't have any mess on your journey, so how do you want to preach a message? If there is no test, I don't want to preach a testimony at the end of the
Mm,
day. So for me, I would not shy away from all the obstacles I had experienced on my journey. I would not shy away from sharing the problems, the mistakes. I documented all of this in my new book, the new book I published 3, 4 months ago, which is the Beyond Brushes. I don't know if you heard about that, Beyond Brushes. Did you hear about the new book I published?
mm,
I Okay. I documented all of this, my journey and everything, the mistakes as an entrepreneur and for every career person or even as a professional. Because I realized that we don't share our challenges enough and share the mistakes. We only share the rosy part. Oh, this is it. I'm here now. And in Beyond Brushes, I would say that again, what I shared in the book. For every immigrant, there's always unique challenges, but overall, there are some challenges that we all encounter as
mm,
humans
mm.
coming from different walks of life. And for me, as a beauty entrepreneur, as an entrepreneur in general, when I came in, I just knew that, okay, this is a new place. Definitely, I would have to do things a bit differently because, I mean, when you're in Rome, you do things as Romans do, right? Fine. Breaking into the luxury market, let me go back to that. As an immigrant, has its own unique challenges, especially around building trust because you want them to trust what you want to deliver.
Very
And
important.
establishing credibility was another issue because I mean, how many people want to understand that I've been doing this since Nigeria days? Like I've been doing this since the days of old. Like I started some years back, over a decade. I had to start afresh, like you know, pick up things from scratch. And I'm happy I did that because I mean, I did my market research. I checked out things work here. I did some certification courses and network. I did a whole lot to ensure that I'm able to align with what I want right now as it pertains to being the Canadian beauty market or the business industry here. So
Mm,
for me, my biggest challenges were building trust and establishing that credibility. And also, we won't ignore the fact that as a Black woman, we have to work twice as hard. So for me as a Black woman, it was tougher because, I mean, working twice as hard as every other person out there is not being asked to continually push that proof about my brand's value and quality that, see, this is what I stand for, this is what the signatures brand ethos is all
mm.
about. In a highly competitive market, you can imagine, but I wasn't looking at that. I was bent on doing what I wanted to do, inspiring myself, reading books, checking on some courses I could get on just to be sure that I get all the knowledge I needed to get. And to overcome this, I mentioned a bit of that earlier that I networked. Yes, networking is a big deal. A lot of people might not understand, but as the saying goes that your network is a network. For me, even in this French-speaking province, that people were like, Jacob, Niffy, but you're Nigerian. A lot of people, we don't even know they're doing all of this, but we see you doing all this. How did you do this? There is no magic anywhere. I decided to take my life in my hands. Nobody's going to do it for me.
Yeah, it's
Take your
yours.
life in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Your life is in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
God is in charge. You're asking what to do, ask for direction, pray about it, and then state your goals, actionable goals, and smart goals, and take action. Nobody's going to do it for you. You take steps, actionable steps. I did all of that myself, and to network was not easy because I mean it's not like Nigerian market that practically on every street there are like 4 or 5 shops.
Yeah.
Yes, when you're in a place it's residential till you get to down the metro, you see some brands and like so it's totally different, right there. The old dynamic is not the same. The entire thing was like me trying to I'm trying to get the right word here, trying to like babysit myself. Like, okay, let me do this. Okay, take my time, let me do this, Or I'm not going to pay it for me. How did I network? I started by going on Instagram. I mean, the media is there. Use the power of hashtags. I was hashtagging beauty professionals in Montreal, checked for photographers in Montreal, like people that would be offering complimentary services in my own field, skincare professionals. I checked a whole lot of them, a lot. Then at the time I was about to start, because I put my page on hold, like on private. A lot of might not know this because they are following me already. I privatized my page when I got into Canada in 2018. 2019, I was still on private page. And I started sensitizing people about the health and beauty safety, promotion, and all of that I will be doing. While doing that, I was already studying some professional courses and all of that. And by 2020, when I wanted to actually launch out fully to take charge fully, that yes, I'm ready to continue my journey here in the Canadian market, the COVID hit. I was even pregnant. But I didn't allow that to stop me. My pregnancy didn't stop me. Sorry, my pregnancy didn't stop me. Neither did my 95 stop me. You understand? So as a woman, we are more. A lot of us think, oh, this is an excuse. Let's all know that if we keep saying this is an excuse why I couldn't give, there'll be a million and one more excuse to give, and you won't be able to get that job done. I'm not saying I'm perfect to have a perfect hold of the time or how to manage time, but I just got intentional about how I wanted to manage my time. At times, I stay off WhatsApp. I know WhatsApp will be very distracted for me. My friends know me for this. Most times I'm very busy during the week. I pop in a bit at night. I'm more like a night owl. I chat bit at night, and then weekends I take my time to chat with friends and families. But weekdays you might not get the best of me, but it's understandable, right? As
Yeah.
long as you understand it's for me, so it's just building healthy boundaries and you understand you for who you are,
Mm-hmm.
and being able to also let them know this what it is. And at the other end, I was doing my research, trying to build a brand, and I set up a community called Montreal Vendors because I wanted to build that community of small businesses like myself, struggling to get in. And what you have noticed is that I was also struggling, but I didn't say because I was struggling, I shouldn't lend a hand to others with the 1 or 2, 3 things I could help with my capacity. I wasn't even giving myself attention. That's the funniest part people do understand. People understand these days though. Because I mean a lot of people might think, okay, why would you be even giving others attention? You need attention at this time. You need more for yourself. You need to even take time for yourself and not others. But no, it was more like maybe signature took the back seat
Mm-hmm.
while I tried to put the community together called Montreal Residents together for small businesses. And I was inspired because I saw a lot of people ranting online with their businesses are crumbling, nobody to put the adverts. I'm like, okay, Niffy, you know how to get the hang of the media, you know how to do something on social media. Even if your own signature is still trying to, balance itself on its own in Canada, do something for this community, help them grow. And while I was trying to help them grow, I found what I needed. I unlocked the blessings. God unlocked that for me on a platter of gold. You know what? While I was trying to build the community, God opened doors for me. A lot of people I met them from that community. I met a lot of people I know today who are the key people in my life right now, in my corner right here in Montreal. I met them through the community and built in my hands.
That's
So
great.
sometimes we always pay attention to our problems. Oh, your problems will define you, your situation defines you. Take charge. Don't ever allow your situation or your environment or your problems define you. Find a way to, in the problem, I think in the midst of the problems and all the challenges, find something good out of that situation. That's what I did. I found something good, which was my own capacity to help people. I love to help people, even if I don't really get food. I just like to help in whatever capacity I can.
Yeah. That's
As I
great.
suppose anytime you don't even have enough to go there, you're still giving that time. I just like to ensure that I know sometimes I have to caution myself that you can't puff my nose up, okay? You can't puff my nose up, girl. Just slow down, give when you have enough. But sometimes I don't flow without myself to give when you have enough. I give where I have just little to share, and let's share, we go together. But when I have enough, that's so much more for us to share.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
give my time. I set up Montreal when I was still having contractions of my third baby. I had my baby 13th of April 2020, and I had set up Montreal Vendors page 10th of April. That's 2 days to the arrival of my third girl.
Mm.
That's to let you know that it wasn't always about I was did it. In the words of Nike, just do it. I wasn't sure of how I was going to do all the graphics. I mean, I'm not the best at creating graphics, but I didn't mind all of that. I wanted everything to be like, no, I just did it. I just do it. As long as I had my vision, a clear vision was all I needed at that time. Although that to defend how to read the with graphics, I'm not even good at it. It was just a year after I got better with how to use Canva and all of that apps, all of this stuff. So that's just to inspire someone out there looking to have everything all figured out. Okay. Luxury branding, so the luxury market needs you to start from where you are with the right vision, with a clear vision. And for me, it's what you said, I broke into the luxury market as an immigrant, even with all the challenges that came my way. I just used networking as a tool. And it was not like I strategically did that. But while I was networking, doors opened for me in diverse ways with it. And of course, I was also building authenticity because for me, this is what you get. I'm doing it. This is me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fake it. If I don't have the time to pick your call right now, I'll send a message. Sorry, at this time, I would not be able to talk.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Great.
So for me, I also ensure that I pushed my authentic self out there. This is me. I don't know how to speak French. I'm just in French school. I'm doing a 9 to 5. So I don't have the time right now. But when I get, like, this is, okay, this is just, I'm not a baby. So when sometimes they tell me I'm going to join them on some events, virtual events, some of them I did cry. So the struggles they're part of, oh, I wouldn't care about baby, but let them be, this is part of my struggle. It's part of my story. I mean, the number three was part of the story. And I won't hide that I'm not a video. It's part of my own journey as a mom trying to strike a balance with business, trying to strike a balance with building a community, and trying to strike a balance with also managing my friends, my family, and building that supportive network that I needed, you know. So for me, ensure that it brings authenticity to the table. It's always up because at the end of the day, your brand's perception matters and you're your brand.
Yeah.
If you like it or not, whatever people say about you, they will also see that as what your brand represents. And that's because in one way or the other, I don't know how God did it or how we humans do it. A part of us creeps into our brand, our personality. If you're someone that's very organized, it will show on how you do your things, how you pay attention to details, how everything gets organized, and all of those things. It will show. Recently I realized that my website on Canva so beautiful, but it wasn't giving the best as I wanted it to give. The commercial part of it was not as impact as I wanted it to be. What did I do? I checked my goals for the year. In 3 months, these are the things I wanted to achieve, and I was lagging behind in one particular goal I set for myself. What did I do? 2 weeks ago, I called up my one of my experts. Hey, we need to set up my website again. I don't know if it's going to cover this or that, but this matters for my business to
Mm.
stay where it is right now. I mean, I can't be saying this, and my business is saying, and my business is being seen in a different way. My website needs to be commercialized enough for people to be able to work order and get what they want and make it easy as easy peasy, not too tough to navigate. I got a lot of feedback. Oh, Niffy, your website is beautiful, but it's not easy navigating that. For me, constructive criticism is important to grow as a person. So if you're going to the luxury market, be ready for feedback, be ready to accept feedbacks that are called constructive criticism. You need to grow. So, and if you want to grow, you have to also listen to your customers. So while I was trying to get to the luxury market, I paid attention to my customers. When people give me testimonials of what my products are doing, I really get to hear about the hybrid pen. And that's pen is not me. People don't really like the hybrid pen. What did I do? I discontinued my hybrid pen last year. You don't see it on my website anymore. So for me, it's important that if you're breaking into the luxury market, you need to pay attention to details. You need to network. You need to be very humble to accept a no and be ready to accept constructive criticism. People
Yeah.
will say this about
Very
your
important.
brand that they
Very
feel
important.
you need to
Yeah.
work on. Be ready to work on these things. I am sure it's coming from a good place. And if it's not coming from a good place, forget the tone, forget the approach. You just focus on the message and not the messenger. Or sometimes focus on what you want to get. Because at the end of the day, you know what you want to get. You want to become a better version of yourself as a brand owner. You want to also be able to say this is what my brand stands for. And you want to also say that I'm saying this, my brand is saying the same thing. We are in alignment with our brand ethos. Not to say that your brand perception is different from what you're saying. So if you are in the luxury market or you want to get into the luxury market, there's a lot of work to be done. Your brand's values, if you have to go back to the drawing table to the right of values is important because the values that you stand for will define the cost of that brand, the cost, the journey you want to go. Because if your values are not really in place, I don't know where you're going to. I really don't know. So
Mm.
for me, you know, staying committed to my brand's values really was the ultimate thing that resonated with my clients. They know that Niffy, it's luxury, not of luxury, it's excellence or nothing. Like in Nigerian lingo, they say premium or nothing. For me, it's excellence or nothing. If it's not going to be excellently delivered, with making attention to details, I'm not going to give it. Why did I discontinue my eyebrow pear? Like I said earlier, because it wasn't giving what I wanted it to give. The quality was there, but the durability was not there. It breaks easily when you use after 50 days. I mean, I don't want you to get something for $20 and then no value for that. I want you to even get more value than what you paid for that is my own goal. Luxury item not too expensive, and then you even get more value with that. Oh, so even pay the tech, oh, 40 for this dollar for this foundation.
Mm.
Even with the $40 foundation, you're able to enjoy the matte effect all day long. I say, and now wow, this thing is $40 and this lady is selling something cheaper. You know, that's what I want to hear from you. Like even people that are selling almost same thing, like on the expensive range, you're able to even compare and say, wow, then it is doing something good here. It's
Sure.
not so expensive and
Yeah.
it's giving some
Thank you.
extra
Yeah.
quality here. That is what I want to hear. Not, oh, after I finished it, like this thing is not doing like I wanted to do. For me, it's cutting like it's breaking. That was what the item, the retractable pencil was doing. And
I
I
know.
paid
Okay.
attention to feedbacks. I discontinued that 4-in-1 eyeliner. It's not even an eyeliner, sorry. Eye broken. It was really beautiful. Forget it. The packaging was tight. I mean, when I go for something simply yet classy and will stand the test of time with respect to sustainability and even biodegradable materials. It was excellent, except that the material in it, I was not ready to compromise on the quality of, and sorry, the durability and everything that I needed to push my brand ethos. I wasn't ready for that
Mm.
compromise at all. I had to discontinue that. I
Okay.
will choose my brand values over money, over what money has to be paid. So I think that answers the question. Or let me know if you have.
That answered my questions and more. You touched on so many
Oh,
questions.
wow.
I'm going to find you. I allowed you speak that way to I'm going to skip some of the questions I have, for response. But it's truly, inspiring to know that as immigrants, in new community, it's always important to do your due diligence. She didn't just Niffy didn't just go to the market, okay, I'm here. She knew what she wanted, all the strategies she had to put in place, and making sure that this is the brand she wants to build for herself. And intentionality goes a long way as well. I remember she said excellence or nothing. That's just it. So that's the brand, she's pushing towards. And then, that's what people that are looking to start a business, you should have a focus and also create that strategy that works for you. This takes me to my next question. I know you've shared some of the strategies, but is it possible to share some of those key strategies? Like how did you build trust and credibility? Because I heard you mention about trust, which is very, very important, right? And also the credibility with high-end clients in a competitive market. There's a reason why I mentioned the high-end clients.
So that was a beautiful question. I must say thank you. And I must say this to fellow entrepreneurs or professionals out there. You want to build trust. First, the what's trust? You want to believe what you say, right? So what do you want to do? You have to go transparent. Say it as it is. Let them know this is exactly what I'm giving you and you will see exactly what I said. So you have to just ensure that you promote transparency in everything you do. When you say this, let your product align with what you've said. Let your entire customer service align with what you're saying, right? And for me, I pay attention to details a lot. So that says a lot about my brand. When people reach out, okay, this is it, everything is well set out. So transparently, you can decide what you want and how you want it. That way, you already know what I stand for, what you want. I'm not going to impose on you. I'm not going to tell you you are the one to do this. I've already set out everything you need. Make your choice. But these are the best things I would say. I would suggest you pick. But at the end of the day, your choice is yours. So that's me being transparent, let you know this is what is good for you. You have a choice at the end to say, okay, I want to do this. And I have a choice to say, oh, I'm sorry, we don't do that.
Mm.
So transparency is something we can't, I don't know, we can't negotiate it. It's not negotiable. And quality assurance. When I started my product like that, I had the option of producing it really cheap and selling it really cheap, but I did not do that. I spent like my credit card suffered my money, like a lot of money went into that. But because I knew what I was going for, I spent on quality assurance team built up for all of this to be checked to see the um dual light protection is there if it's stand the test of time if exposed to light, checking for the what's it called? There's something we call the time frame because I want to check if this can last 1 year or it's going to be 6 months when the products, the content will wear out. All of those things were tested. So there was a lot that went into that to ensure that the quality is clear. That way you're not wearing pink lipstick and after 5 hours it looks like dark red
Yeah.
because the colors are wearing out because of the kind of constituency together. A lot of things happened that when I grew up, I had some lipsticks I bought from the random places. We know them, cheap, cheap. We just bought them because we don't want to play with our mom's expensive lipstick. Just buy them. And
Uh,
after a few hours, realized that the red lipstick is not looking red. It's looking like darker red.
no, you say the red lipstick is not red in.
It's not red in, and the pink is not even pink like it should pink. But there are
Thinking.
some pink that looks pink after a while. It breaks in between. You see some lines in between, like so. A lot of all those things I checked with my team because I wanted to get quality out. And one thing I do is this, or my mantra is whatever I can eat, I don't give it to eat. If I can't eat it, you can't eat it.
Mm.
If I can't eat it, I can't feed it with it. So with me, having to check everything when I did all of that with my team, with the production team, I got them sent to me and I tried all the products for at least 2, 3 months before I started promoting it on the Instagram, Facebook, like social media pages. I had tried it myself, sent to like 2 friends to check. Those that I know I could, be sure when they say no is no. I don't want people that would like me and say they want to make me feel good. Don't make me feel good. I want you to bluntly tell me this is the truth. Oh, the mistake is like this. Oh, this is my observation. Those are the people I sent to. Please check this
Honest
thing.
reviewers, they are called.
I love honesty. That's why sometimes
Mm.
when I ask for reviews or testimonials from people, someone say, yeah, don't worry, it's good. I say, I don't want to know. Tell me I need to grow. I need to know what's good. That's because I don't want you to hide anything from me. At the end of the day, I want to be the fact that I'm not here. I'm not proud. I never get all the millions in dollars here to. So please tell me so that I can get to that stage I want to get to because it's only when I get to listen to correction, I get to humble myself to embrace the constructive criticism that I can grow and become a better version of myself, then get to that level I should get to. When I'm still trying to say I'm proud, I don't want to listen to them or I don't want to grow. That's what it means.
Mm.
So this is me saying for me the strategies are just easy. Just be transparent. Ensure quality assurance is not negotiable on your table. Pay attention to details. So your packaging is important. So I mean, I don't take the packaging. Maybe because me, I love to look at it. So sometimes I need to pack for this my client. Hey, when I need to pack some this from client, they have to tell me how much did you pay? Yeah, we will spend more on the because I just wanted to have a personalized thought experience. I love that personalized experience. I write love notes to my clients when I'm trying to deliver a package. You must read something from me,
Mm.
personalized to your name. Because I want that customer experience to be something memorable for you and I that even if there's an issue, you can freely relate to me and say, okay, she's got to listen here. She will listen to me. So I love the personalized touch. It's one of the things I use as strategies and as tools. It's not even like strategy, just me. I just love personalizing every touch. Every experience for me is unique because client A is not the same thing as client B. You understand? So for me, I would say building trust requires it to be transparent and with quality assurance. So I was also very clear about my product ingredients. I always write down them. It
Mm.
doesn't have this, it doesn't have animal testing, no animal derivatives, it's animal, like I say, everything out there is out there, it's free, it's transparent, it's vegan and cruelty free. Everyone knows about this, about Niffy. We always hear the song promoting health and beauty safety is my brand effort, spreading love, health, and beauty safety, one product and service at a time. So for me, ethical sourcing is important. I won't just go to anybody and say, come to my production team. You must align with the values I stand for in creating this product. You must be on the same page. You need to understand these are the ingredients I want to be put together for this thing. These are the ingredients I want to put together for the foundation. And then we assure that ethical sourcing is 100%. So for me, my commitment to cruelty-free practices is one of those things that stood me out because I mean, if I'm promoting your well-being and the planet's well-being, I should 100% be plain to you and transparent to say these are the things I use, these are the things, you know.
Good.
And with that, I got a lot of people became loyal advocates as customers. They became ambassadors without me saying, "Come and be ambassador." They carry this on their head like God. They will put on their status, put on their YouTube. I would just say, just to yeah, Bridget has reposted. She will do video on her eyelashes. You know, I still have the video. That's because
I
you
have
believe
that
in what
video.
I
I
yeah,
love it.
because you
I
believe in what I did. I
remember.
didn't even ask. These are the things when
Yeah.
people like what you do and they charismatic with the quality you do and everything you do. Word of mouth is a lot to play a huge
Yeah,
role.
word of mouth are
Clients,
the best form
yes,
of admin.
clients,
Mm.
yeah, clients express a lot of things with my brand. And what did they do? They became ambassadors on their own free will without me asking. They became real advocates, which helped to build more credibility for me.
That's because they've seen the worth of the product and the
Yeah.
value. And then
So
why
me, I
would
don't
I let someone know
ex
that this is valuable? I
exactly
remembered when I wore one of those your beautiful magnetic
eyelashes.
lashes.
Yeah.
I remember someone asked, okay, someone won one of the lashes and she came to pick up with someone and she goes, how much is it? And I showed her our chart. I'm like, that's how much. She goes, that's expensive. I'm not like, okay. You see it and you have to ask because it looks good. That's what it is. In your experience, what elements make a luxury brand stand out? And are there any common mistakes you see brands making in this space?
Wow, great question. And thank you. Because I've been looking to actually share this on my own social media that people should focus more on delivery as in the content and not the container. And you go into the luxury market, you need to give more attention to goes on, what goes inside, what that thing is embedded. You know, like you're asking what elements make a luxury brand a lot. Quality, your consistency. In every day you're showing up, you're telling them this is what you stand for, and everything you're doing still shows that consistently this is what you stand for.
Mm.
And you can't keep promoting the packaging and everything, but when they try what's inside, it's not matching up with what you said it's doing, right? So that I said, we are trying to now focus on luxury, the packaging, that's it. You're shouting luxury. Everybody wants to say luxury, luxury. The word luxury now is like Nigerian lingo, pure water. Like everybody wants to scream that name, but can't really match up with what luxury entails. I mean, if you say luxury in the sense of the word, ensure that the content, I mean, let the content match the content. And in fact, if you can do better, like if you realize some months ago, I had to rebrand my lip stain, the packaging, to follow closely. I was using a particular transparent one, but I realized that over the years, it wasn't what I wanted. It was not bad, but I had a vision. I have a mission. I know where I'm going and I know where I should be in the next 2 years, and I know where I should be in the next 5 years. What did I do? I went back to the drawing board. Okay, this is how far I've grown. This is the level I want to project my brand to be at. And then I did take actionable steps and move my brand forward a bit. We're changing the lead stain packaging to suit exactly like 100% what I stand for when I'm saying the luxury Canadian beauty brand. This is it. Biodegradable packaging and everything. It was just perfect. So for me, like I said earlier, please ensure that as a brand, you stand out to deliver not only on the looks, on the packaging, on, it looks this way. I like this. It's available like this. But when we try to use that same content, we are packaging outside, right? Are you sure we will be wow? Like there's a wow factor. When we use that thing, we want to ensure that this is truly what you mentioned. Try to avoid that common mistake of brands who try to mimic um luxury brands packaging. And see, the idea is give 100% attention on what goes inside. For me, I did all of that first. If I even change the packaging, I just ensured that the packaging of the listing was okay to work with to start with because I believe in starts as in whatever I want to take the first step.
Mm.
As you grow, some things will change along the way, right? That was what I did when I started. I started with what I had then, which wasn't bad. but I did not compromise on the quality content. Everything inside was still 100% and it's still 100% till today. So that's just a typical example of you want to say luxury, let the luxury be luxury instead of the word. In
It's
the shop, let's say luxury.
luxury.
Oh yes, we're so quick to scream luxury, 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 and then when you get to check the content, try to go closer to see what's going on in there, you'll be shocked. You get to be shocked, like, okay, okay. So for me, give more attention to what goes on inside and let that brand have a clear identity and mission. Because if you have a clear identity and you know where you're going, you know what to achieve, you know what you should have.
Mm.
Additionally, luxury clients expect exceptional service. Don't joke with service. Exceptional customer service is one thing they would remember and they keep coming back, even if you don't have the best or the product out there. What do you think growing up? Some of our parents, if they go to that woman and buy that, all right, because there's a way she does when she sells that, right? Sometimes experience does it better than the content they're buying.
You're right.
Everyone shopping with you will remember you only for the experience they've had with you and not just the product they've had with you. A lot of times they forgot the product, but they remember the
Mhm.
experience, right?
True.
Can you recall when we had a conversation around the products you bought from me? What was the first thing I said? I said when you were doing this testimonial, that experience, people keep memories of experiences they've had with you. That stays and lingers on in the memory than the product. I might even forgotten that Bridget bought more than eyelashes, but the experience I had of that lashes was it doing a video for me telling me, oh, see, I love it, and I posted that. So that's the thing that people will always remember the experience over the product they buy. They might even forget all the things, would have forgotten all the things they shopped from you, from your business. But you see the experience, don't joke with it, don't go there. Because at the end of the day, you don't remember for how you made them feel
Yeah.
and what the experience was all about. So please, like I said, additionally, luxury clients. If you want to sell luxury, then you will be able to attract luxury clients. That's to say you are not everybody. You are only projecting yourself forward to magnetize luxury clients, those who want luxury. That's it for me. I try my best, I do my best, but I know who my clients are. I'm not for everybody. And for those who are all about conscious beauty products, you are conscious about what you're taking. That is who I am attracted to. Who is attracted? Those are the people I am looking for, not just anybody that wants to just look good. Hey, okay, it's not all about looking good. Okay, so that's it. Additionally, please know that your luxury clients expect a lot from you when it comes to exceptional service because I mean they're buying something worth a particular cash or dollar from you. They deserve that memorable experience. And please try not to overlook the client experience because sometimes that's the only thing they are left with. And it could also be a big pitfall. Even if you have the best of products, that could be a big pitfall. We hear most of our parents say, it's not that, "Ah, I'm not buying it. I know the product is good, but I don't like it." So match everything on 100%. If your products are quality, you have sustainable products which has a good package and everything, then your customer service should also meet up to par, not something that would drag your brand down. I mean, brand perception matters a lot. So in every way, like all of the questions are connected at the end of the day because you want to master the influence of people you've worked with
Mm.
as clients, people that would also
Mm.
be spreading your brand around the word of mouth. So you have to master the influence. You can't joke with that influence. You have to master it because at the end of the day, these people, they are your unpaid advert. What
Mm.
is it? Is it advert billboard? What should we call it? So please, you're doing a back of scratch. Don't joke with people around you. Please master that influence. Each person that crosses your path is a potential ambassador for your brand. Please
Yeah.
master that as an influence for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Um, can you tell us about a pivotal moment or major breakthrough that propelled your brand forward? What did you
Mm.
learn from that experience and how did it make you feel?
There are a lot, but I would preferably discuss the one that happened in Canada because, when I came to Canada was when I decided to launch out my beauty product. So yes, I would say one major breakthrough became when a high profile video journalist from City News Montreal, from the community I built at Montreal that doesn't know each other, they had a talk and another friend who's a publisher had a talk with her and we both came to an agreement of, oh, Niffy needs to push this brand out there. We need to talk about this. You're doing a fantastic job with this. Wow, vegan and cottage, this is big and you're doing all of this, man. And everybody is so much for the community. You really talk about your own product. Who does that? Now let's talk about your product. And I was really, really overwhelmed with the love and the way the whole thing went when the publicity was out there in the media space. And it was just sitting in Montreal, we expected it to stay, but it went global all around Canada and other provinces. It became like a Canada-wide publication. Yeah. Because she reached out and said, see, in fact, a lot of media houses in Sydney, Montreal, across other provinces are picking your story. They said they like it. Calgary picked it, Vancouver picked, she told me, like a lot of other provinces, like this is great. So for me, that was a, I won't say pivotal moment, but it was just an experience that I won't forget in the long run, the way she endorses the product and she patronizes me, she pays. She doesn't just pitch that with mouth, she has experienced that herself. She shops the product. She wears, I would not mention her name here. She wears the shade love, and that's more like what she wears in most of her pictures. Where you see her wearing that pink lipstick in love. So for me, this validation just found its way on a platter of gold for me, boosted my visibility the more and reinforced our credibility in Canada because I mean I was just starting in Canada. So I
Mm,
needed all of that.
sure.
And being in a place where I didn't know anyone. You can imagine me starting from scratch here where I know no one and having that why won't I feel so like oh man, this is big. It was really big for me. So I learned that genuine relationships are priceless in luxury market because they can open doors for you
Okay.
if I had not built that community and also fostered genuine relationship with most of the people there, I wouldn't be here today because most of them we are still together. Either they're having a program or anytime they come and join us, oh, you know your community is powerful, share this with the community, let them come in and let's just come together as one body, collaborated with them to have something to do. So with all of those genuine collaboration and relationships I've built, it also opened doors because we want to be in the luxury market to make it ready to network, build relationships and genuinely foster them, nurture them. It's different that you want to build relationships, and it's also different that you want to nurture them. Some people build and they don't nurture. They will not call on you when they need something. You don't want to be like a friend for benefit just when you need something.
Yeah,
Then you want something you really feel this person is impactful on your journey and you like the value the person brings on board. You are also giving value because I mean you don't want to be a selfish person. You're also giving value back
sure.
and doing what you can.
Mhm.
Ensure you find your way. It might not be so easy, but find your way out of no way to nurture, not just build, nurture, like build, water that garden, nurture it, grow, like nurture that relationship is very important because for me, it opens doors, unlocks new opportunities, and strengthening my brand position because other people are the people pitching me. I don't know if I've even thought of calling influencers to come and pitch my brand because for me, I will prefer those that are my customers
Yeah,
who have used my product. That's really I think my mindset is not like you paying influencers. I know it's not bad. Don't take me wrongly. It's not bad if you have influencers and you're paying who are celebrities to pick your brand, but focus more on the consumers. These are the people buying directly from you.
yeah. Hmm.
Give them all you can. And the ones that are high profile clients, ensure your experience with them is memorable and really, really good. These are the people that will teach you out there. They had influence in this. You don't joke with the power of the influence they will have on your brand. So master the heart of influence is very important.
Yeah.
I hope I was able to answer how
Yeah.
you are able
Well,
to.
interestingly, this takes me to my next question. What role does storytelling play in luxury branding?
Hmm,
And how have you used your own story to enhance your brand's appeal?
wow. I think I shared a bit about story. The
Yes, go.
story, how
Yeah.
I started, what happened when I checked and realized that okay, I need to focus more on what home is about and of every woman when you wear makeup and everything. But that's to say that storytelling is very important. I mean, it's not just in luxury industry, it's important because it connects emotionally to people's core. They want to be like touched. It's a powerful tool in luxury branding as it connects emotionally to your client. And people are not just buying a product, I mentioned that earlier, they are buying into the vision and the lifestyle. I'm saying the vision of Niffy Signature is to promote health
Yeah.
and beauty safety. I need to live that lifestyle. I wear my products that showcase that. My write-up is about this. The way I constantly pitch my brand or put out my brand or present my brand, everything about the brand perception is in line with it. With stories I tell about it or around my brand or my customers, pitch what I stand for. So at the end of the day, ensure that your storytelling is not just powerful, it's powerful enough to relate with your brand's vision. That way, they are all in alignment. And my story of starting from scratch, like I said, is not just because I want to start from scratch. I was all about my commitment to quality, my values, and being around ethical beauty practices. Growing up, I saw a lot of people give more attention to looking good, just making something that empower beautiful people, empower them to look beautiful. And I felt a gap as a chemical engineer who has understood knowledge of how chemical ingredients are being harsh on the skin and how people suffered over the years with either cancer or some other skin issues because they've battled with products that led them to that. So I just want to put my narrative out there to say, hey, you can wear this, look good,
Yeah.
and still feel safe. You don't understand when there's something that would lead to your grave or elevate or to spending more on trying to heal that part of your skin. So for me, I've been able to create a loyal client based on what connects with the brand on a personal level, which is I want to promote your well-being. I mean, who doesn't want to feel good and feel safe or healthy after wearing makeup? That's where I come in. That's my storytelling part as maybe signature. And not everybody does that. So for me, I'm not a regular beauty professional. I'm not a regular beauty expert. This global beauty expert here and consultant here is ready to change the world because I am promoting health and beauty safety. Nobody does it better like this.
Yeah.
Nobody does it like me.
Mhm.
Nobody else. So this is just your one and only global beauty police.
I hope
No
you
one
heard
else
that.
does it. No one
Nobody does
else
it
does it
better.
like this.
I love that part. That takes me to my next question. What do you believe is the key to mastering influence in a way that builds not only a successful brand, but also lasting client relationships?
Mhm. Wow, that's beautiful. And I think I said something in line with this earlier.
Yep.
I'm just happy that a lot of things that we said today are so
Yes.
very well entwined, they're connected. So you can feel a lot of things and remember them. For me, true influence comes from building real relationships. Some people these days they build relationships for strategic reasons and they don't plan. When I build relationships, I am intentional about being biggest friend. We may not chat every day, but anytime we pick up like this, we chat at length and the genuine love is there. We understand that okay, we've been busy, she's in New Brunswick, I'm in Montreal, but doesn't mean that I have to chat every day. And if I don't chat in 2, 3 months, doesn't mean, hey, hi, I see your WhatsApp stories, I click some love. We have to show that I'm here, hello, I'm still here. You know, build real relationships. Don't just have a strategic mindset to relationship building. People just go into the business world and build strategies around every little thing. Please, when I build strategies, ensure that relationship strategies are not going to be in that line because I mean that should be. I just want to mention that we should let it be natural, let it be just the way it should, let it just come naturally. People come along here. Sometimes you don't feel too good about someone's energy or someone's personality. You might not be too close. It's allowed. You want to be too close. It's okay, but be civil, be respectful, be kind. You may not want to be close friends. It's allowed. You don't have to be close friends with anybody.
Yeah.
You don't have to be close friends with all your customers. In fact, you don't have to be friends like close. I'm mentioning the word close now. You don't have to be close friends with all your customers, but at least it's expected of you to be kind and build real relationship with them. Reach
Yeah.
out when there's a need. You don't have from them in a while. Hope everything is fine. Be kind.
Be
You know,
kind.
they
I
they
love
they they
that word. Be
they
kind.
they, they left other brands for you, not because they're the best out there, but there's something they saw in you. So that thing is saw in you, you may not know it. It might just be something little that you really don't know.
Mhm.
So for me, it's all about living values. Stick to your mission. If your mission is second, don't be surprised. People that came to you as clients because of that thing that she said will find their way out gently, quietly. So take time to build real relationships. I mean, when clients see that your brand is consistent in its quality and its ethics, I mean, your work ethics, the way you do your things, your professionalism, your organizational stuff, everything in place, they see this. You don't have to be perfect, don't get me wrong, but see everything you do is open to your client. They see it, they know it. Sometimes your actions they are so loud that they are really louder than the words you speak. They see it, they know everything about you without you saying a lot of words. So please be very intentional about the kind of personality they know you as or you present yourself to be. Because they say, I'm just like that because of there's no because of this is who you are. See, the part of us creep into our business, like I said earlier. So please, when clients see that your brand is consistent and you are staying true to your mission, your vision, you are representing the quality and ethics you stand for,
Yeah.
everything will fall in place. They feel confident in even choosing you as Forget if it's to buy video product, it's signature or nothing. No, this is there was one of my clients. Anytime she purchases from me and I say, hi, the way she screamed like the word you said, like the just said, is it signature or the signature? I'm like, which one is which one is the signature or the signature again? I'm like, well, please give me what you think, any feedback. Like, Anise. That's what she says it.
Yeah.
I will send this video to her when you're done, when you have it on your YouTube. I'm sure she'll laugh. She's stabbing, she's another one. She'll say, Anise, it's really signature or never signature. You know what?
She said it.
And
That's all that matters.
yeah. And you know one thing, I started when I realized that too, I don't even have to pay anybody to say this about me. People see this.
Hmm.
There is no fake zone here. You don't have to fake it. If your products are good, they're good. Like I told about my eyebrow pain that I discontinued. I did not wait for the perfect time. I did not wait for millions of people to give me the testimonials. I know.
Yeah.
Based on no feedback around it. No feedback, Bridget. The little person that gave me feedback was very blunt and I appreciated it. I said, Niffy, I love this eyebrow pen, but I realized that after 2 days I was trying, but it does get broken. And I really love it. It doesn't, it's not durable. And I can't spend money and it's breaking. Like, oh, well, this is nice because I was also feeling bad at no feedback on this product yet. And what did I do with the rest? I gave it out as gift. And I told my friends that I gave CEO, it's not that this product I'm giving you is bad, but the fact that it breaks easily, I don't want to make it feel they are spending money on something that wouldn't last.
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, you're buying something and in 1 week, all the pencils don't follow come out. I don't want to feel bad for selling something that wouldn't pay through to its value. The more you paid money for this now, and I should
Yeah.
be able to provide value for that money, even more for the money. So for me, I wasn't going to compromise on that value. So that's what I'm trying to say here. That see, over time, when you do all of these things, people are confident in choosing you over other brands, not because you're the best, but because of what they've seen in you.
Mhm.
And over time, it also creates a network of loyal clients. I have a lot of loyal clients. Most of them are even white, but they are the very private people. They don't really want picture out there, but their names are there. So a lot of people like what you do because of a particular reason.
Hmm.
If you know that reason, give it more attention and push harder to become the best version of that thing. Because see, like I said about that, this creates a loyal network of loyal clients, not just clients, loyal clients. They are returning clients. There's
Yeah.
a lady in your province you met online. She's a loyal client.
I know her. Don't
You know
bother.
her, right?
Yeah.
See, that's one of the things I'm saying. We met online, but she tried it once and it's been like that. She has referred like 3 clients, sis, and I'm not lying. One in the UK, one in Calgary, and one in your province. So like that,
I know. So don't worry. I know because I
like
was actually going to talk about the cruise ship trip with the ladies with the Niffy signature. So pipe it low.
exactly. See, it's an example to let you know that you will win ambassadors for free without saying you need ambassadors or announcing it. This wants about to the ambassadors on this nature. It's on your email. My brand has grown past
No.
that level. I'm not being proud about this. I don't need my customers and my ambassadors. And they always proud to say, Nikki, tell me what's there. Let me tell you. They always happy to even send me testimonials. Like I have over 50 testimonials.
So that's where the
Yes, that even
loyalty
post that.
comes in because when you
Yeah.
are loyal, they'll go through any lengths to support your
And
business. Even those
and
that
it is the
don't give you the
foundation
hope,
of
I
lasting
need to
success.
just showcase this because I got valuable products from Niffy's signature. Something
And you
like
know one
that.
thing, when these people fully give themselves up to you to support you as ambassadors with their word of mouth and how they support you, you are good. Just relax, just keep doing your thing because it's not like the foundation of lasting success. They are there to say, defend. No, 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 you've not tried. No, no, don't say that. No, you've not tried. This is really good. And that's more like the success you need in the luxury market, the word of mouth, the
Mhm.
consistency,
Yeah,
authenticity, build them relationships and just know your mission, the truth, which have a clear vision for your brand.
sure.
Stay true to your own call. Don't follow, don't do copycat.
No,
You want to
no,
call this luxury, let it be luxury in the sense of the word. Let the content speak for it. Content for the
sure.
container. So I don't know if I've been able to answer your question, but I must say you have
Perfectly.
raised a lot of beautiful questions.
Perfectly, perfectly. It's also an eye opener for me as well, especially with building, loyal brand and also providing exceptional client services. Very, very key because your customers are the market for you,
Mhm.
right? Okay, so I just want to ask, I'm rounding up now. If you were to advise your younger self, what advice would that be?
If I would advise my younger self, I would just say I should never give up. One and two, not that I gave up, but I would also say that I shouldn't limit myself. Because at the point on my journey. I was limiting myself. I documented all of this in my journey with the book I released recently, Beyond Brushes. That book is a whole lot of the together. Life lessons from a global beauty expert. You have a lot to get from that book. If you're an entrepreneur today or you're a professional in diverse fields, you need to understand how to start invest from scratch or the mistakes to avoid that you're doing as a professional or as an immigrant. You don't really know what to do, how to even navigate your path. That book, forget it, you're going to gain clarity that you need.
Yeah.
So for me, if I was going to tell myself as a young Niffy, I would say don't limit yourself. And then I limited myself growing up. I was like, oh, how am I able to do this? I don't have a lot of money to do this yet. I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm so shy. I really don't do this. My younger self wouldn't be here, but yes, I don't talk. I am more of a writer, as a writer. I write. I don't public speak. But recently, over the years, like the last 1 year, people have been saying, you have so much in you. Why are you so shy? You don't talk out there. You only write. No, no, no. We want you to speak at an event.
You should.
Recently, I started getting a lot of speaking engagements there and there. I got in Australia. I got in Prince Edward Island. I got one where yesterday as well. I was speaking at an event in the it's next week, next weekend on a panel. So, my younger self limited myself so much, even with all the things I've got, a lot of potential. I thought, oh, I'm so shy. Oh no, I don't feel comfortable. I'm too shy. I can't stand in front of people. I can't, So if I would tell my younger self something today, it would always be do not limit yourself. You have so much more to give and let people see it. You have so much money and I think you have so much to give out there. And this is just the icing on the tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg.
Great. I know you're a five-time publishing author. Do you want to just like give a little insight on the books and where people can find the books for those that are interested to purchase?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I have published 2 books so far. The first one is the Your Beautiful List, and that one is just all about creating awareness on what you should wear on your body as a man, as a woman, as a baby, what you should look out for as products that are good with respect to the constituents, with the life shelf of products, when to toss them away, a lot of things about makeup hygiene, beauty hygiene, a whole lot in that book. And you can find that on Amazon worldwide, wherever you are, either in US, UK, Australia, France, Nigeria. I think they do that with US Amazon. Or Canada, yes, you can find on Amazon. And the second book I published 3 months ago was just about you as an entrepreneur trying to get clarity. You are just stuck, you don't know what next to do. You are an immigrant. You really don't know how to start a career. Not just about an entrepreneur, it's for everyone, for even professionals, even as a young child. My daughter read this book and said, Mommy, I never knew you used to do beads. So you were even doing beaded jewelry. I said, yes, I did a lot of things as a young girl. But growing up, I had to choose one and
Yeah.
stick with that.
Mm.
She read that book and she got inspired that during the summer, I started taking them jewelries, jewelry making, taught them hair.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, so for me, a lot of things are in that book for every girl, for every lady, for every woman, every man. It's not gender selective at all. And the title of the book is Beyond Brushes with Life Lessons from a Global Beauty Expert. Find that on Amazon. And please, when you get that book, let me know what resonates with you. I would love to know what I can do better or what really you like about the book. I'm hoping to do a review on Amazon and inbox. You can send me an email. So yes, thank you so much, Bridget.
So you
Uh,
heard that all on Amazon Global. Go check there and keep your eyes busy and keep your brain busy. She loves to read, so now you see where that is coming from, right? Okay. And I know you're wearing some of your pieces, especially the accessories. Do you want to just be more specific on that? Like what brand are you wearing?
okay, now I don't do this, but you're making me do this. This is a tie from Accessories by Niffy, detachable. I have it in white, I have it in blue, I have it in black, and my earrings from Accessories by Niffy. It's all jewelries to, make bold statements with just
Very
something simple.
unique. Yeah, they are
Yeah,
unique.
my glasses, prescription lenses. Is a prescription lens as well, but
Okay.
not from Accessories by Niffy. Before
I
you
was
think
gonna
it's
say,
the
is that
fashion,
from Niffy?
before you think it's the fashion, it's the
Well, okay, Niffy,
fashion.
wait. How come I never saw glasses there? What the hell is going on?
No, I was just thinking that before you think it's a colorful one, you might think, oh, it's from Accessories by Niffy. It's prescription lens. Oh. I just happen to have them in diverse colors because I love to look good
Mm.
and match sometimes.
It's not about the money, but it's the content of that product and not the container. That's a new one I learned today from Niffy.
Thank
I'm like, okay,
you.
what did she say? So, like, I mentioned on this podcast, it's not just listening, but taking notes. I always come with pen and a note
Oh
because
my God.
I'm learning as well. It's not just the talking, there are little lessons to be learned that people, will come in handy for you tomorrow, or say maybe you want to provide advice to someone that may be helpful.
I agree.
Thank you, Niffy. Do you have any last words to say before we check out?
Oh, thank you once again for having me today. And if I would say anything as my last words, I would just say stay true to your mission and be authentic. Authenticity wins every time, all the time, all the
You heard
time.
that.
Authenticity,
Mhm.
just be authentic. You will stand the test of time. Your brand will stand the test of time. Be authentic, just be you and stay true to your mission. As I said earlier.
So be authentic, be authentic. Thank you all for taking our time to, support this podcast. Thank you, Niffy, for gracing this invitation. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You guys don't understand. I'm just saying thank you. Help me thank her.
Now I'm shy.
Thank If you're not following her on the social media space, please do, especially on Instagram, um, Montreal vendors. Niffy's signature and accessories by Niffy. Did I say? Yeah, accessories
Yeah, you
by
got it
Niffy.
right. Mhm.
Please, we're here to support each other. That's what business is about. We support each other, we build that relationship, build the loyalty, and that makes a brand stand out. I love when women win. Like I
Come
really love
together
women
to
that are
win.
pushing, that are
Mhm.
thriving. I love to support women the best I can.
Mm.
That's one thing that stand out with me. I love to support, especially women that are doing business. Let
Yes,
them
I
know
saw
that
that
there are
and I will
people
say you're
out
doing a
there.
good job.
That's just what it's about. Like, why
Mm.
can't I support you when you're doing something? That's what it's about. It makes the world a better place. Remember, you mentioned kindness. Be kind. You don't know what people are going through. That little
Mhm.
act of kindness will go a very long way. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Life with Bridget, and follow us on Instagram, Life with Bridget. So thank
Hi,
you so
Joey.
much. I appreciate and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
You too. You're welcome. Have a wonderful day and love you. Bye.
Bye.